this Saturday, that's tomorrow, you are invited to walk for the cure as CIBC is hosting their 5K for the cure. So that we here at the Now Morning Show are joined by Mahadeo Sebarath, the Managing Director for CIBC Caribbean, as he tells us more about this initiative. Good morning and welcome to the Now.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Let me say thank you for continuing to chart this, well, journey, if you will, for a significant cause. This CIBC walk is really towards a cure for cancer, specifically prostate cancer. Tell me a little bit as to why the institution decided to focus that way.
Sure. So what I would say is that generally the months of September and October focuses on cancer, right? And there are a lot of organizations in terms of activities that are planned. Activities now and upcoming activities. In 2014, the Trinidad and Tobago Cancer Society actually indicated some statistics that prostate cancer was the #1 leading cause of cancer mortality in men. And as a result of that, we at CIBC decided to, and I should also say, you know, men are not as diligent and conscious as women in terms of healthcare and preventative and so forth. So we took upon at CIBC to really focus, educate men about this horrible disease, what this disease does, and also creating the awareness for what prostate cancer in terms of the lifestyle, in terms of testing and so forth. So what we have done is basically ensuring that we can educate men, educate the public on this disease, helping in terms of testing, preventative care, preventative testing, lifestyle changes. And I'll say to you, the TNT Cancer Society have actually said to us that the number of testing by men has increased, which is great news. Yeah. And also in terms of counseling, they are seeing more and more men actually entering for counseling. So I think the objective of the program is in fact being achieved. Of
course it is, because this is not just happening here in Trinidad and Tobago. This is an institution that is regional, and the cause is regional as well.
Yes. Well, actually, CIBC, it's local, regional, and international. So yes, it's a big, I would say it's a flagship event for us during this period.
Well, that's great to hear that we are seeing some sort of corporate and social responsibility where you're taking care of the people that actually patronize the institution. But this, of course, is open to everybody, all ages, and I understand registration is still open, yes?
Well, yes. So just to tell you, in terms of over the years, the interest has increased in terms of registration and person wanting to be part of this. We expect, I was just speaking to the committee yesterday, we expect registration between 700 to 800. And I know it's late, tomorrow is the walk, but if there are persons looking at this and still wants to register, feel free at our 2 centers and also online.
Nice. Well, you know, we're trying to make onions. There's a high probability of that happening.
So we welcome that.
We welcome it because the route is a familiar one. Tell us what we're passing through.
Yeah, sure. So we have, I should say to you also, in terms of the participants, the young participants, senior athletes, and serious runners that come into this event. And we start at TGI by the Savannah. We continue along the Savannah make a detour by Curaçao onto Serpentine Road, proceed to the Wildflower Trust, then merge back onto the Savannah, and we end where we started, which is by TGI. So that gives us exactly 5K. I should also say to you that everyone that completes the race gets a medal, a customized medal. There are lots of prizes, lots of giveaways by our sponsors.
Of course. And because I imagine you guys are continuing to educate, there will be information and perhaps some testing available or appointment options too?
So definitely, there's a lot of, the TNT Cancer Society will be there. So persons can in fact do, I would say, more rudimentary testing at that stage, and counseling also, understanding about the disease. And that's important.
Fantastic stuff. I imagine then, if you were giving me numbers of expected registrants, every year the goal is to grow so that we'll see this for another year and another growing 30,000?
Oh, definitely. I'll tell you, it's interesting you say that. This event started in 13 years ago with CIBC as a walk celebrating our 10th year anniversary. And each year it continued to increase in terms of persons joining that walk, but including senior and very serious runners. So we decided to create this as a 5K. So as I mentioned to you, we are within 700-800 persons. I'm hoping for next year to hit that 1,000 mark, and I think we can get there for sure.
So too.
And we welcome everyone to join us tomorrow. You know, for those of us who are there just for the walk, to support the cause, and to get 6,000-7,000 footsteps in.
I like these numbers.
Yeah.
Mahadeo, I expect to see you making those numbers as well. But you told me that there are 2 registration points and online.
Yes.
Can you tell me those 2 locations?
Yes, for sure. So we have 2 centers, traditionally what you call branches, but those are our CIBC centers. One in Shogunas, which is off the Monroe Road flyover.
Okay.
There, and also on Maraval Road itself.
And in terms of websites, any we could go to particularly?
Yes, CIBC website. You'll see the link. You can click on that link and it can take you towards the registration.
Sounds fantastic. So we are heading out tomorrow to the Queen's Park Savannah. We are registering online and we need to be there for 4 p.m.
So preferably if you get between 3:30 and 4 to organize. We start promptly at 4, and we do have professional judges that will be judging the time. So it's important that we get there on time. I know there's no fashionably late here. You have to be there for 4 p.m.
Not at all. I am definitely the fashionable girl, so I will not be running. But if you wanted to be part of the race for a cure and a cause, rather, you can definitely join us on the Savannah tomorrow afternoon, and probably get in there a little bit earlier to enjoy some of the giveaways, some of the information, and definitely support the cause. Now, Mahadeo, this is one endeavor. Are there any others we could put on the calendar? As you mentioned, these next 2 months are packed with activities.
Yes. So I know after the Walk for the Cure, this event itself, which happens tomorrow, what we do, so there's a lot of planning and a lot of sponsors that backs this event, and a lot of activities that are happening. Today, actually, there's a committee that will probably be engrossed today, just organizing for tomorrow. So once the event is done, we do a post-mortem to look and understand how do we increase, registration and what we can do better. And also, too, we partner with the Cancer Society to understand where can funding be directed to. So a lot of things happen after this event that in conjunction with the TNT Cancer Society.
Just to wrap things up, give us an idea of what sorts of dollar value was donated previously, or if any targets for this year have already been set.
Yeah, sure. So last year, we donated 100,000 TT dollars to the TT Cancer Society, and that has gone a long way. And we are hoping to make those numbers, but yet let's see what the registration and what those numbers turn out to be, and then we will be able to hopefully come very close to that or even top that.
Even top that off. Bravo for all that you've done thus far, and best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
I want to see your time, and for those of you who are heading out, get there a little early to enjoy the giveaways, the information, and support the Walk for the Cure with CIBC. Guys, we're going to come back with more after these messages. Stick around. The morning show is just getting started.
Walk in your power.